Now, this isn't going to be a tank video. This is a tank. It's a terrible tank. It's a T28 prototype, but it's not going to be a tank video. So if you're after tank videos today, this is not going to be your lucky bloody day, because this is a day where I'm going to give a quick recap of the Vegas Mobile Masters, Snake Eyes and me, our trip through history, our trip into infamy, our trip to me. I went to me. I found out about me. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. And that's what I found out about in Vegas. I found out all about me, what kind of person I am, what I like to eat, how I like my heart disease served, cold, warm, semi-raw. So watch on and you'll find out exactly what happened at the Amazon Mobile Masters. Well, that's a coffee. And that's some toast. I don't know if you have toast in your country, but that's what it looks like. We've got all the mods in Australia, all the mod cons, and that's a black coffee. That's how I like it. That's what 5 AM in the morning looks like. Suspicious lack of hair on the bloke on the left. We got the Vegas. There was more bling than Liberace's jockstrap. Incredible joint. Probably won't ever go back there because dead set, it was chock full of random humans. This is the airport. Poker machines bloody everywhere. If you haven't been to an airport where you can just gamble the life savings away and go home empty-handed before you even got off the plane, there's a really good example of neon. Lots of neon there. Had a great time with the neon in Vegas. Really like the neon. If you like neon, Vegas will probably do you well. That's the lobby of the hotel. Where can we check in, sir? I don't know. Put 20 in a cardi and see how you go, sunshine. That's the Mad Russian right there as well. That's the luggage carousel. If you're waiting for your bags, you can have a go on the pokies. You get the feeling that Vegas is your kind of town. There's some more of the airport. That's the airport. What are they doing? I don't know. Anyway, I won't show you too any more of that. That's pretty cool. I come from a small town, but we don't have things like this. This is the main drag. This is the street, Fremont Street, I think it is. Fremont Avenue, Fremont, World's End. That bloke's really interested there on the left. This is at like 8:30 in the morning. Everyone's just getting tanked up to go to work. They don't have coffee in the morning. They go and have a straight double vodka. Love it. Can't get enough of it. There's a zip line going along the top. We spent a lot of time picking up the wallets as they fell down and rushing off back to the hotel room, Oliver Twist style. And just, you know, the big highlight for me, though, was the random girls walking around in G-strings with paint on their boobs rather than clothing. Really big step forward for humanity, that. We took a big step forward ourselves. Maxie and I got dressed up. I decided to fit right in by rocking out my Hawaiian shirt, and I was running a lovely ensemble of Hawaiian and neon. Put them together with a big bald Australian, and you just get a winning thing. We didn't go to see any shows. Britney Spears was playing in Vegas. We did go to see Britney.
Yeah, so you wanted to see Britney Spears in Vegas. This is the Britney Spears slot machine that Max is sitting in. And the seat vibrates when it wins, and noise comes out of the...
You hit it.
I mean, that's... What do you say to that? It's like a 30-foot high slot machine with stereo. That's a lovely crap photo of the Bellagio's fountains, and there's a mini version of the Eiffel Tower. It's a staggering joint. We were there for tanking, but we decided to just stay up all night, go to the Bellagio, go to Caesars, have a good time, and that was fine. However, I couldn't sleep, and that was an issue because some idiot was playing music all night.
It's 5 AM in the morning in Vegas. I've not slept a wink after flying in yesterday and doing a 16-hour flight with transfers. And Neil Young is belting out down by the river about 4 floors underneath me on an empty street at full volume. I don't know if you can hear it clearly on this, but it's been going all night. I can't sleep. And I'm about ready to raise hell up in here. Oh, it's going to be a long day.
So who's to blame for this debacle? Who was running the music? Was it a pub? Was it an illicit nightclub?
Speakers, really, seriously. Pointing straight up my window, which is up there.
If you couldn't hear that, it was my own hotel running the music all night long to attract people to its dingy little downstairs casino. Get wrecked, Vegas. So Maxie and I rolled up to Downtown Eats the next day, and I tried to solve my lack of sleep by just shoveling massive amounts of carbs in. I really, really enjoyed that. Then it was off to rehearsals. Now, rehearsals is where you sit around all day and auspiciously practice your craft by... you know, talking through the stuff with the producer, going through the run of show, practicing your vowels in the microphone like Ron Burgundy, scotch you, scotch you, scotch you, scotch you. Nothing happened like that. Generally what rehearsals really is where the guys who are doing all the tech run around like lunatics going, oh my God, it's not working, it's not working. And the people who did all the voice just sit there and watch. And then you go out to dinner. So rehearsals was pretty fun. And just as well we weren't doing anything because I was absolutely screwed from no sleep. Maxie picked dinner and he went to this joint called the Heart Attack. The Heart Attack Burger Joint. Which was pretty fun. You had to wear dressing gowns and everything, and they served the most ridiculous burgers you've ever seen. That's Maxie with a plate of something on the right that contains chips and enough to feed a small African nation. And on the left, there is literally just a slab of heart disease between two things. And Maxie made an attempt. We had to break halfway through because we had a bit of a dance. That's right, we had a bit of a dance. It was all well and good. Loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. There we are. We're dancing. Shake it, Maxie. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, we still couldn't finish the burger, mate. I couldn't have finished it, but I helped him. And I'm a big human being. Now, the problem with this is, if you don't eat your burger, fun, you're meant to get spanked. Maxie's like, oh, Bush, I'm not getting spanked. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get spanked. And I'm like, yeah, okay, Maxie, that's fine. And he goes, I don't want to get spanked. I'm saying, well, mate, you're a grown man. You don't have to be spanked. You'll be just fine. Just tell him you're not getting spanked. In fact, pay the bill. We'll get up, we'll walk out, no problems at all. And then this cute little nurse walks over in a short skirt and says, oh, you haven't finished your burger, it's a spanking. And Maxie's like, oh, yeah, it's a spanking. Yes. Ah! Oh! Give him another two! Oh, don't let him off! Oh, I'm so disappointed. It might not have happened like that, but it happened something like that. We walked outside, the night time had come, and the street again was just raving. Look at it, it's going off like a frog in a sock. Everybody drink. If you're playing the frog in a sock drinking game. I didn't say frog in a sock too much this time round. Then we went up to the Bellagio, checked the world out. Big boom, everybody got a little bit wet. And I'm not talking about a Chippendales concert with me starring and Maxie running sideshow. I'm talking about Frank Sinatra belting it out to the fountain. I felt a little bit like George Clooney at the end of Ocean's 11. Anyway, then I was home for a quick nap. Good snooze, actually. Got about 10 hours worth. Right back into it the next day for the main event, the Las Vegas Mobile Masters. That's me in the Wargaming shirt. You only get that shirt if you've been a Wargaming whore for at least 3 years. And that's me, as you know, if you read the YouTube's comment section. That's the run of day. Snakey printed it out for me. I went absolutely underprepared. And then we turned up for breakfast. So I was serving breakfast there, which in true Vegas fashion was donuts.
Gamer style.
Of champions, you love.
That's right.
And now we're going to have a look backstage. Gee, who put that up there again? That was probably me. Look at the size of his pecs. We're going to go backstage now. I'm going to show you the ante-room where everyone was practicing that, and then walk you through the venue itself so you can have a little bit of an idea on exactly how they set the whole thing up.
All humans doing human things. Everyone prepping up for the Amazon Mobile Masters. Strats are going on. The boys from Void. Bit of love for Pramo. Hate us more, love us more. There's the Scumbag Juju and the Purple Cobras. They walk around, I reckon it, the fellas. There's Rake up there. And Snake Eyes. I'm going to chat to the man from... It's freezing. There's Mike, the boys. The Purple Cobras, yeah! It's all happening. Void. More promo humans, they're everywhere. The breakfast of donuts and champions is over there. And then we wander down the corridor. Yes! Here's my amigo, Maxie. Yep. You got the link?
It's on the official Blitz channel.
Okay. Do you want to, I'll grab it off you and dump it in Telegram.
Okay.
And here we go, we're going down the corridor towards the big room where all the action is going to take place. Lots of balloons out here, it's the kids' party. We've got a clown, we've got donkey rides.
Maxie, you got the donkey rides covered?
So, we're here, stage 1, Mobile Masters. Lots of humans. And we're going to be up there in the booth. Hot dog. It's purple. B Walker, where's your copper hands? Where's your copper hands, B Walker?
Aren't you famous? How you doing, sir?
So it was kind of fun, pretty good setup, as you can see there. Gee, I suck at camera work. I'm going to have to do a video log from Minsk, and I'm going to have to do it a hell of a lot better than this. A vlog, I've been told by M16 to say. That's the photo. I photobombed the guys from Premo. I knocked off... knocked one of them out so that I could pretend I was actually the 7th member of the team and won the Amazon Mobile Masters. Then took a photo outside with everyone, and I'm ascending into heaven at the back in bright, bright sunshine. That's the guys from Void and the Purple Cobras. So happy days. Finally, we ducked off up to the joys of once more, where Michael Jackson was playing and the waterworks were going and the Bellagio was shining and just, I mean, look at the buildings and everything. It's a sight to see. It's a place you've got to visit at least once in your life and then probably never, ever, ever go back again, because honestly, it's fully hectic. And if you're not a drinking man and you're not there to party and you're not going mad with lust, rage and joyous, oh God, it was tiring. Everything's bright, everything's big, everything's beautiful. There's random humans on every corner. There's that Russian dude again, the Minsk Mauler. You might know him by that from his former adult entertainment days. Caesar's Palace, yeah, back to the thing. And then we buggered off. That was pretty much it. We went up to the Bellagio. That was good. The Bellagio was like the biggest freaking feed you've ever seen. It was a buffet that was so big you had to have a panorama just to fit it in. Oh, hello! Get it out of it! Ah, it's alive! Anyway, Bellagio's buffet, gourmet buffet, Rockefeller oysters, everything like that. This is my favourite part of Vegas. Honest to God. It was so big you had to take a panorama shot just to fit the freaking thing in. It was enormous. Another food thing. Love my food. The next day, chopped in a breakfast, and then straight to the aeroplane for the trip home. Gotta say, it was a barrel of laughs. Love to thank Wargaming and Snake Eyes for putting it on. Really enjoyed myself over there. It was a hell of a show. And then my favourite pictures of Vegas were from the plane. The place, it's just something else, hey. It's an altogether different world. And looking straight out the window on the way to LAX on our last leg of the journey. Lots of neon, lots of bright lights, big city, lots of hearts on fire. That was the Las Vegas Amazon Mobile Masters, starring Snake Eyes, the amazing Russian Minsk Mauler, and yours truly, and all the boys and girls from Premo, Hate Us More, Love Us More, Purple Cobras, and Void, plus Wargaming, and My Bloody Hotel. See you, Maxie!